Okay, here we have the almost completed chassis. As I've said before, don't get fooled by the simplicity of this kit. The fact that it doesn't have suspension components or transmission, much of a drivetrain at all, other than an engine. It really does build up very nicely and is so far been pretty much a dream to put together. So, what I've been concentrating on the last couple of days is doing this interior driver's side. I saw a picture online of the interior of the C7R, and the passenger side is completely cluttered with wires, electronic boxes, all sorts of stuff needed to get this race car performing at its best. So I thought I would just kind of try and replicate some of that here and really busy up the passenger side. So as you can see here, I've added some photo etch parts, these electronic boxes that come from a metal earth kit. It's a kit with that comes in flat sheets, and you fold them into shapes. And I found that they're really good for grabbing some greebles and busying up models. And then I added decals from an old kit from the 80s. And these decals I actually made when the original decals just kind of fell apart. And it's a Japanese anime mecha kit, and it had all sorts of warning labels in it for the giant mech suit. So I thought that they would work really well on the interior of the C7R, especially with all of the high voltage equipment that's running through that passenger side. As in the real car, you're going to see tons and tons of warning labels. So I've scattered them throughout this interior. Creates a bit of visual interest there. And then I made the harnesses. Upper harnesses, lower harness here, running through that power box, going to the front. And those harnesses are made just by wrapping together red, yellow, and black wirings that I just happen to have from a few spark plug wiring sets, and then tying them together with metal ribbon from Hobby Lobby. This stuff here is great. This is florist wires or bead wires, and this stuff is great for creating small details. Then I dirtied it up with some Tamiya panel wash, as the red was a little too bright and a little too out of scale with the brightness. So I added some Tamiya wash just to dirty up the wiring a little bit and give it a little more realism. Then I did a little weathering with the Tamiya weathering powders. This stuff is great just for aging the model just a little bit. And there we have it. Our entirely busy passenger side to try and simulate what I've seen here. Now, this photograph here was my inspiration for what I've done inside of the model. Now, I didn't really have the proper stuff to simulate everything in here, and some of it is just pretty darn small, so I didn't know if I wanted to. But I did manage to clutter up the passenger side, as you can see there. Whoops, wrong way. And you can see here all of the hardware that they have just scattered throughout the interior of the real C5R race car. So that's what I tried to accomplish with the model. And I like the result. It really does busy the entire interior up. All right, now let's take a look at what we've done with the dashboard. Okay, here we have the dashboard and steering wheel. I've got all of the gauges and buttons painted on the center console here. All of these are painted to match the real car, which, let's take a look here. There we go. We have all of our colors, and I came as close as I could to matching that on the model here. Then I also added a central display because the kit doesn't bring a monitor that sits right above this control panel, which is kind of odd since it does bring the instrument cluster add-on screen that's in the car, but it doesn't bring the center display. So again, I dove into my photo etch pile and I dug out this, which when folded upright gives the look of the monitor. And then just painted it a little clear blue over the metal. Gives the reflectiveness of the metal, makes it look like a screen with the engravings in it. Looks like there's some sort of display on there, which worked out pretty well. This is what I was trying to simulate. As you can see here, this is the monitor screen that I was trying to simulate. As there are cameras all over the car, and as the drivers are racing, they can see behind them and see what's coming up and going on along the sides. So I thought it was a neat little detail that I didn't want to leave out. Okay, so now we're back. Let's give it a little light here at the dashboard. As you can see, the steering wheel has all of its details. Now that is a decal that comes with the kit, which is a pretty accurate decal. Now what you're going to have to do is use a lot of decal solution because the steering wheel has all the engraved decals already in it. And when you lay the decal on the engraved details, it doesn't want to sit straight. So you're going to have to use a lot of setting solution just to melt the decal onto the engraved details, and it gives you a really nice three-dimensional effect with the, you can see the Corvette emblem in the center there is raised. The buttons and the controls are all matched perfectly to the decal. It really does match the engraved steering wheel perfectly and gives you a nice three-dimensional look to all the details. Don't know how much that you're going to see when the car is done, but I like it. So let me just mock it up inside the car. We'll take a look at the dash and everything inside. All right, here we have the whole car mocked up with the dash installed, so you can get an idea of what it's going to look like as it's completed. We can put the seat in. The seat has got the green color, the color of liver cancer. As I stated before, this is a dedication build, and we added the green on quite a few parts of the body and on the interior. Now we can take a look here as the whole thing is mocked up together. And we can see how I hope I've gotten the effect that I was going for. I think I'm really happy with it. really trying to do the best job I can on this, as it's a build for Mrs. Onyx Model's aunt who passed away, and I want it to come out as good as I can for her. As this is a tribute to her memory. Alright guys, that's going to be about it. This is as far as we've gotten so far. I really recommend this kit to anyone, and I think I am definitely going to be picking up another one, as I really want to do this car, build this car again. I didn't think I would like it as much as I do, but it really is a fun kit. I'll give you another look here at the seat and the dash and everything together. Okay, the only other thing we have to talk about is we have the rear components and the fan painted. I'm trying to see if I have, trying to see what I can do with the fan detailing there. And I'm still trying to keep on schedule, but I've got some ideas for adding some details there, which I gotta see if I can make work. Now we have the roll cage. It's all painted green. Just have to do the padding. The body's all done other than the decal work, which is going to be the tough part. So that's it, guys. This is going to be a short video, and tell me what you think. I think this build has come along great, and going to be a great tribute to her. All right, that's going to be it for now, and I will see you on the next one.